Hello, welcome to another video. Today we'll look at a bunch of Star Wars action figures. Some of these were given to me by my friend who gave me the vehicles. Some of these I bought from a shop for £2. That's like $4 for this episode. These are like Powers of the Force figures. The one with the blue back, like the ones like that kind of packaging. Some of them are anyway. Some of them aren't. But today we'll look at the prequel. All the action figures I have that are based on the prequel movies. So a bunch of random stuff first. Let's see. So okay, first we have Tinto. Yes, a pod racer pilot. He looks pretty much like his counterpart, but I don't know what's wrong with his eyes. He's really scared, or he's really high. Also, like he's from Wallace and Gromit, and his eyes are just open. He's like, oh. He comes with like eye goggles, which can come on his head, but his ears are just shaped in that way that it doesn't fall off, which is quite good. That's quite a smart way to design it. Basic articulation. It's got a really soft belt. It's glued on, so you can't really move it up and down, but it's soft rubbery plastic. Even actually the rest of the figure is quite soft as well. He's got pegs at the bottom, otherwise yeah, he has rotation on his tail, but can he stand? Yeah, kinda. His tail like helps him stand. His accessory comes with a broken piece of pod racing engine. Yay! Actually, that's there because it also comes with all those drawers that pick up all the broken pieces and parts. What you do is there's a button up in the top, and push it down. The legs open a tad bit more. This is like really insultingly bad. Doesn't do too much, but does it pick up the thing? No. It's like you're playing in those arcade machines where it like hardly picks up anything, and that's what essentially you're doing here as well. I'm almost like thinking if this is slightly damaged. Oh yeah, two of the pegs were out. Yeah, put the pegs back in. Come on. Oh yeah, it's like picked it up. Yay! So that's Tinto and his accessories. Next we have, I don't know, randomly, I have a Boss Nass or Gungan staff, which is only painted on one side. The other side's just plain. Chancellor Falorum's jacket. I did have a figure of him somewhere, but I don't know what I did with him. I think I cut his hand off or something. Is that him? No. Oh yeah, that's him. I customized him to make him look like Jarek from Jedi Knight. I don't know what I was doing back then, but anyway, actual next figure. Where? Okay, this guy, Mundi. His lightsaber's broken. That's one of these figures. Problems with these figures when they have lightsabers. That lightsaber has a tiny peg on the end, which slots in a tiny hole on the on the handle, and it just. I mean, the handles are always metal, which is pretty nice. It's like die cast, but for this Jedi in particular, his handle is pretty boring. Yeah, he's got like soft rubbery plastic for his robes, so you can like sit down and stuff. Basic articulation up and down. Basic articulation on this arm. He's got a waist rotation, head rotation kinda, but his head shape and the way his cloak is kind of hard. It doesn't have. Oh, he has wrist rotation on this hand, and basic. Oh, shoulder articulation, elbow articulation, but really bad elbow articulation. See, it's coming off. One of these figures was so. God, these figures are annoying sometimes. Because like a lot of these, there's a tiny bit of metal in their hand, so they can actually hold the lightsaber quite easily. No, he's just holding to the laser bit like it's a big lollipop candy cane. Next we have Obi-Wan Kenobi with his where is his lightsaber? I think it's this one. It should be this one. So here's his lightsaber. This one's not damaged anything. Weird with him is he has the magnet on the other side, so that you know, if he's doing the chasing Coruscant, he can hold on to it. In fact, I think I did used to have it, but not anymore. But anyway, he's got a cloak. He's Matilda cloak is alright. If you saw my other video of the vehicles, it comes with this accessory which you can plug in on the Jedi Starfighter. But if you can take one of the things about these cloaks is it's made of cloth, so I mean, yeah, that's nice, but also it's also kind of hard to get off. But let's strip Obi-Wan Kenobi. So there he is. This one. He's weird. He's got a button. He's got a butt plug, right? That makes his hand. Yeah. Hi, I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's masturbate together. I don't know. I mean, he does have full articulate, like full rotation on his arms, so he can do that, I guess. I guess it's like action chop arm with his lightsaber. Like, stick the lightsaber in there, and he's like, and he drops it. You can put the lightsaber in the other hand, and okay, chop action, go. Oh, hi Tinto again. Let's play and be friends. There we go. So that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Next we have one of the Anakin Skywalkers. I say one of because I've got two. Let's see, it comes with that one, and I'm not sure if he's holding the other blade right, but here's Anakin from like one of the final battles, which is why he's holding two lightsabers. He's got like a thing on the back, so he can like kind of rotate this. I was to mention that yeah, Obi-Wan doesn't really look like Obi-Wan. He looks a bit. So yeah, he's got really long, weird arms, like hands, and full rotation. I have no idea why that is even doing that. No, I mean, it doesn't even do too much. So I just felt like sticking it in there. His hand looks sort of weird. His hair looks a bit wrong. His face, I mean, it kind of looks like Anakin. Again, the slot clothes. Of course, this is the battle one, so he also gets battle damage where his hand gets cut off, and he's like, ah. And magnets are okay, except when you're playing it, it's really hard to rotate the arm without, pulling the arm off. So that's something. Next, with this like ultimate battle of good and evil sort of thing going on. Count Dooku, I have. Bear with me. So here's Count Dooku. And his lightsaber, he doesn't have any magnets going on with him, and his cloak is really loose. It just falls off. It's not even cloth, it's really soft plastic. It's kind of hard plastic. He looks kind of like Christopher Lee, kinda. He's got genetic rotations all over, but his gimmick is he moves his body sideways. He slices. So he's if his arms were in any other position, he's hitting his own crotch. oh god, oh god. I'm sorry, that's very immature, but yeah, I do have another Count Dooku. This one comes with a weird set. So it's the Jedi jumping one. He's got magnets in his feet, and you build this set. You get a giant plate which has a piece of metal, so it's quite heavy. And you can get 3 of these, one of Obi-Wan and one of Anakin, so you get all 3. And then you put it on the floor. You get Count Dooku. Here's another one. His face is sort of the same mode. It looks okay. He's already in like sort of a weird action pose. His lightsaber snapped and then glued back. But like I said, magnets at the rusty magnet. I didn't know magnets can go rusty. Push the button down. Change the camera angle. Here's one purpose of this figure. He can never actually stand straight. So yeah, put that down. What you do is you put them on the thing, and he's like leaning forward, and hope he lands. He has landed before, but I don't know if he's going to do it again. Oh god. He has landed. Let's try a few times and see if I can actually do it this time. Oh, he just hit himself in the head. Jesus Christ. Is he gonna do it this time? Well, let's just keep trying until, you know, I'll cut the video, but I'll keep trying until I can actually... Oh, fuck it. So that's him. Very, depressing. Next we have Yoda. He's... I guess because they thought he was so tiny, they had to come with extra stuff because there's so little of him. So Yoda is right here. He's doing some sort of lightning blast, like he did with when he was fighting Dooku. He's got a short lightsaber. Articulation wise, he's okay. I mean, he's really small, so what are you gonna do? Although I do wish he actually had like leg, feet articulation, but in terms of looks, he looks okay. He does look very pissed off, but I guess he is in a battle. So his thing is he's got a butt hole. Like you plug that into his butt, and you got this bit that breaks off. Just for funsies. Oh my god! Oh no! I lost the lightsaber underneath the bed. I'm gonna have to get it. And this thing turns and he rises. Yeah, he rises and spins when this thing turns. He's not. I don't think he's supposed to spin. Like this thing is not meant to be like separate from the. This is why? No. He also comes with a walking stick, which it's just a small piece of plastic he can't hold on to, so that's okay. So he's just standing there. I'm gonna have to find that lightsaber now. Okay, so I got Yoda's lightsaber back. Next, let's go on some other ones. Here's another senator that's just really fat, and his cloak is like really soft, but he has zero articulation, pretty much no feet articulation, just his hands sort of move because he's so fat that he can't really move anyway. He sucks. He actually comes with some accessories. He comes with one of the Senate droids, which is equally boring. Next we have Queen Amidala in sort of disguise. Let me just find a plaster that she comes with. So here she is, Padme. She's not queen anymore. She has quite a lot of articulation. She even has like bendable knees and rotating feet. So she's got like way more articulation than anyone else. She got a button in the back that raises her hand so she can like freeze, and so she can also yeah. I'm sorry, it's far too easy. She has a gun, like a really small pistol. She can hold quite well. The gun also has a tiny peg, which pegs into her belt, right there. But the way her hand moves and the way how loose the peg is, the gun often falls back out. It's really hard to get in, and it's easy to fall out. She also actually comes with like a place that actually does battle damage. Like an explosion set. So you've got the base, and you've got like some sort of like damage machine thing going on. Some pegs, you peg it in. If I can peg it in. Okay, it's actually quite stiff, so don't worry. One piece of wall, another piece of wall. And you got a satellite dish at the top, so you put that together, and now it's in one piece. And if you want something to explode, thanks Hasbro, you've like whatever. Here's Senator Palpatine. He comes with the hologram that you saw in the other video. He's got average articulation for Senator. He's boring. Here's Darth Maul. I didn't buy him, but his face looks wrong. I mean, he's cockeyed and his head does look a bit chubby. It's like, you've been eating too much. I'm Darth Maul. I'm quite fat now. So he can't even bend his legs because he's so fat. He can kinda, but the cloak is like really thick. So I don't know. He just forget it. Darth Maul, everyone. He's not so cool. Stop saying he's so cool. You're just blinded by the fact he's the only thing that's decent in the film, and everything else is so bad that he's actually he ends up being cool by default because everything else is so crap. Next we have one of the Jango Fett's. I say one of them because I got two here. His gimmick is if you push down the rocket, his hand... Doop. Oh god, they really love this thing where the hands go doop. So he can fight Obi-Wan. And he does those gun pockets in his legs actually do work as gun pockets, although I wouldn't recommend it because they fall out quite easily. So that's him. Not too much special. And next you have the other Jango Fett, which I do have both. Yeah, both guns are still here. His flame cannon thing actually comes with a piece of flame thing, which is spring loaded, but so you have to hold it back, because there's nothing that clips this in. So as soon as you let go, he will fire the fireball. I mean, I always thought he did a flamethrower, not a fireball thing, but you know, toys are different. So it shoots out. It shoots quite far, and the spring's quite strong, and plastic's quite light, so it can go quite far. But his legs are all in this weird position. Like he can only do this position. Trying to get his legs to go straight just goes all funky and weird, like he's desperate for pee. That's terrible. And of course, his gimmick is the other gimmick is that his head can come off when Mace Windu decapitates him. His helmet thing can't, I believe. Can it? No. Oh yeah, his backpack also comes off revealing a peg because you know he loses his jetpack. That's why he gets his head cut off, because he sucks. Because you know he's so easily killed because if he loses his jetpack, that's all he's got. Next we have the clone pilot. He comes with one of these cannons which can actually attach to the clone transport ship. And you think that's kind of cool. It's like, oh god, you buy more figures, you get more stuff on the transport ship. But then my question is, why isn't this on a transport ship in the first place? Well, you're telling me that the transport combat vehicle doesn't have any, you know, cannons on it? He comes with a generic clone pistol. No, clone blaster. Which Clone Trooper has a decent amount of articulation, so he can actually hold the gun quite well and actually pose quite well and look like he's actually doing shooting. There's also quite some nice it's like battle weathering on his armor and lots of brown dirt everywhere. And I think that's good. It's a nice thing. Oh, by the way, the Obi-Wan from before also comes with the that little glasses thing, binoculars that he uses. Next we have the red Clone Trooper. He comes with a cannon, which is also spring loaded, and the peg is slightly damaged, so it doesn't hold in too well. The button's right there, so you just push in and it will fire. It fires quite far. It's basic movement. His other accessory is a piece of rock, so he can stand in a weird way, like so. I think the Clone Troopers do look quite nice in the action figure form because you know, the face there much easier than faces to do. He has a clone rifle, but for some reason they felt the need to put glitter in the rifle plastic. I have no idea why their rifles would be glittery. It doesn't make sense. It should be dirt, not glitter. But so yeah, let me just get that back in the blaster. Kumandi also comes with this that you attach to the lightsaber blade, like so. So it's like you're deflecting a laser. Next we have the chef guy from episode 2. His accessories is a few knives. You got this soft knife right here, all really soft plastic. Got this knife right here. The Camino dart that Django uses. I painted it. I tried to paint it, I guess. So it's gone weird colors. And there he is. And in order to not make him boring, right? He's only got articulation. I mean, he's okay if you really like all the Star Wars extra figures and characters. To make him not boring, they actually made some electricity parts for his blades. So you sort of just like curl the electricity around. It's like really soft plastic. So I don't know. It doesn't even make sense like why he would have that. Like his cooking powers are so amazing that there's electricity sparkling from it. Yeah, basic articulation. Although it's quite interesting that his tattoos are actually printed on his arms. I think that's all the prequel. Yep, that's all my prequel figures. So tell me what figures you have, what you like. Subscribe or just comment below and let me know what you think. Take care and have a nice day. Bye.